Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has declared a nationwide security emergency and ordered additional recruitment into the armed forces. According to the president, by this declaration, the police and the army are authorized to recruit more personnel. The police will recruit an additional 20,000 officers, bringing the total to 50,000. President Bola Tinubu says that the DSS also has his authority to immediately deploy all the forest guards already trained to flush out the terrorists and bandits lurking in our forest. The president has commended the security agencies for working together to secure the release of the 24 schoolgirls in Kebbi and the 38 worshippers in Kwara State. There's also assured that efforts are on to rescue the remaining students of the Catholic school in Niger State and other Nigerians still being held hostage. And the police has actually confirmed that incident. CEO Security Watch Africa Patrick Bambo joins me to discuss this latest decision by the president. It's good to have you join us at this time.
Thank you so much.
So let's start with what you make of this declaration, a nationwide security emergency. Should this matter have lingered this long before a state of emergency was declared?
No, thank you. It shouldn't have lingered this long. If you recall that on your program breakfast show on Thursday, I did call for that there's need for president to support the call for the president to declare state of emergency on security, and so it's a welcome development that he has taken that bold step. But we're yet to see the methodology of it being implemented, because before the declaration, we're expecting some movements to be done. But with this presidential declaration, it's a statement that the government really means to protect the citizens of Nigeria. And that is one thing that is cheering to most Nigerians and even to watchers of issues in Nigeria. So it's a welcome development, though as things needs to be put on ground for it to actually be well effected.
And the methodology, like you mentioned, is another concern, how security operatives are wrapping their heads around how this is likely to work. But more recruitment are expected in a few days. The police and also the DSS, according to the president's order, using more forest guard. A concern was raised at the National Assembly, where there was an allegation that Boko Haram terrorists are infiltrating the nation's security agencies, particularly the Nigerian army and the police. How's recruitment going to really yield the positive result that we expect with this kind of allegation on ground?
That really is the biggest fear, because I know that at the last time police did recruitment, which was 10,000, they were battling on the processes and all that, and the number was not met, and a lot of campaigns had to be carried out to convince some Nigerians to join it. So going out to carry another 20,000 recruitment drive will be another issue. But that will also create another challenge of proper due diligence of these people we are recruiting. I tell you, there have been not just allegations, some that I could confirm in some areas where after these people are being trained, you discover that some of them had criminal records, some of them were actually members of criminal gangs. And so usually, not only in Nigeria, in most places, some organized criminal gangs find their way to recruit their members into security agencies and forces as a way of providing intelligence and guides to them. This happens, but it holds on those who are in charge of the recruitment to actually carry out due diligence and checking these people and find out who they are, and if they are really, if they are interested to serve the country, or there's other ulterior motive, and who is sponsoring them. We can see that records of going some of the people that have been recruited, either as police recruits or police cadets, even in the armed forces. You see that some politicians fool most of the list, sponsor some people there. Some of those people are not even those who desire to serve, but just to be able for the politician to say, yes, I got my people enlisted. And some of those, most times these people are not those who are perfectly qualified to be there, leaving those who are qualified and who are interested not being there. So it's something that calls for a lot of search of those people who are being enlisted before we can allow them.
This, raises another, cause of concern if this is found to be true, because this will raise question in terms of the effectiveness of how this new recruitment process really will be for the Nigerian Army and the police itself. But that's a fine place to leave it for now. Thank you for joining us, CEO, Security Watch Africa, Patrick Agbambo. Thank you for joining us.